TSA was kind enough to leave all my tubes undone in my check-in bag, and it damaged a whole lot of prints. So, I love it. As you can see, I got a corner spot for this one. I figured if I'm going to fly to a show that's this big, may as well just go all out and get a corner spot. Plus, I'll give you a shot of the hall. It's really big. Like, this is like the single deepest hall that I've ever worked at. So it's kind of like there's a lot of attention going around, and you want to make sure some of that goes to you. So I transport my bigger prints in that big black golf case luggage that you saw. Shit. And then I roll my big prints, I put them in these tubes, put those in the luggage. Then when I get to the show, I will individually wrap the larger prints in these plastics right here. You get them in a big case, a big package like this. There's a bunch of them in there. Easy to transport, they're really light. And then it'll come out like this once you've rolled it up and put it in. I've been tired and grumpy and, I don't know, worn out lately. Maybe it's because I just finished that sketchbook slam challenge, that 600 page sketchbook challenge thing. But past couple days I'm just wiped. Past couple weeks. Ever since you guys last saw me at Bakersfield Anime, wiped out. Yeah, and these are all my original characters and concepts, and if you want to see any of them closer, they're all in this portfolio.
I like that skyline one. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that one's real popular.
Yeah. Well, who doesn't like a good skyline? Dude?
Right?
Come on.
Yeah. Oh, what year did you go to Kamikaze?
Oh, we went there in 13 and 14.
Okay.
Or maybe it was 12. It was 12 and 13. No, 13 and 14 we went there. Yeah, before it turned to the Los Angeles.
Yeah.
It was awesome though because we went to San Diego, or we went to the LA one, and then we went to San Diego, and then we went back to the LA, and we just liked the LA one so much better.
Yeah? It's because you could actually walk around?
Yes. And people were accessible.
Yeah.
And they yeah, I mean they had still like quite a few celebrities and stuff, but people would just show up, It wasn't like, they didn't feel like
that makes sense,
they
yeah. I did LA Comicon the past 2 years, so it had already turned into...
It's getting a little crazy, right?
Yeah. Actually, no, it's still pretty personal, yeah. But that's when they had already changed the name.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because honestly, of all the because we've been there and then up to Seattle and to some of the other ones, and that's our favorite one there, just because it is. Yeah, just because it's so.
It's hard for me to gauge because I don't go as an attendee to any conventions anymore. Yeah, so.
It was just so easy to get around in there. It's not hard to find parking there. I mean, like today was a nightmare finding parking around here because it's a weekday, so everybody's at work too.
Oh, is that what's causing? Oh, that's right. That's right.
Because everybody's working, so it just made it hard to park. Yeah, but it's cool though. I like them all though. It's really cool stuff.
Thank you.
Yeah.
It's a very slow Friday. Like very slow. Like I have nothing to record today, kind of slow. But there was something interesting that happened. So very important life lesson to learn. I was recently hit up by someone. How do I say this? So somebody I follow hit me up. It turns out it was a catfish, so it was totally fake. But basically what they wanted to do was work together, and ultimately I just got kind of caught up in what was going on because I thought it'd be like some kind of big break, or that it would accelerate my, my standing or something like that, like get rich quick, kind of quick. And I let it kind of consume me for like a couple of days, and now that I figured it out. They did a really good job at it, hiding themselves, by the way. But once I figured it out, it reset my brain. Like, it made me realize that there is no quick solution. That you're going to be either in this forever or you're not. So, fuck it. All right, so day one's coming to a close. This was a lot slower than I thought it was going to be. A lot slower. So I actually have probably 100 gigs worth of stuff that I recorded today, but just nothing happened. No interesting conversations. It was just kind of me standing there the whole time. So I'm going to slow pack. I'm going to go out to dinner with a couple of other artists right now. I'm not going to buy a bunch of food or whatever because I'm trying to save money. I'll probably just join them for a drink. I am trying to interact a little bit more with other artists. I don't know, I just think it's good for me mentally to do that. And then of course professionally. So I think that is something I'm going to invest a little bit of time. I'll probably hang out with them for maybe half an hour and then head out and go do my own thing. But insulin's already shot up, so who cares? But yeah, I'll pack up. So you saw me roll up those prints like this earlier, right? So any ones that I don't move during the day, I always have my case here. I shove them into the case and I lock the case. That's that TSA level case. That's not the key. Anyway, that's how I store all my stuff when I leave a convention. That's only in closed convention centers. Anytime it's not at a closed convention center, I will often just take all my stuff with me. But all right, I'm gonna clean up and go get a drink. So you guys saw yesterday I had a corner spot. I have 2 tables here and I had my frames set up. So it was kind of hard to manage all the people who were coming across. So I'm gonna actually take one of these tables out and just turn my table diagonal. I think that'll be good to get attention. Let's give it a try and see what happens. I'm not gonna make up an excuse as to why it's slow. It's just what it is, right? But they have a lot of big guest celebrities, and at bigger conventions, like one of the reasons I don't want to do San Diego Comicon is because everybody's there for the attendee, all the attendees are there for the like the celebrity guests and the media and all that stuff. And like this show, for example, has Danny Trejo, Jason Momoa, a lot of people. I can't fucking remember their names, but I know they have this lineup is stacked this year. So I'm not going to say it's an excuse. What I'm saying is, when you have heavy celebrity pulls like that, it can pull a lot of the money away from the attendees. Let me explain how. Let's say you're an attendee. It costs you, let's round down, $40 to get into a convention, even though it's usually more. Like it's $55 for here, but argument's sake, $40 to get into a convention. You wait an hour or two, if you're lucky, to go to your celebrity. You wait in line. Again, we'll be generous. $50 to get their signature, $50 to get a picture with them. It's usually more than that, but we'll round it down. So you're about $150, an hour, 2 hours invested by the time you get the first thing you want done. Let's say there are 2 celebrities you want to go to. $300+, 3 hours invested. Yeah, they're done. So again, not an excuse, but it is something that does affect sales in the area. But then again, the argument could be made: would those people have even come to the convention without the pull of the celebrities, right? So it's give and take. It's all part of the, what do you call it? The circle of life with the convention, where they use that to pull people in, but once they're here, they may not want to buy from you. Anyway, what a shitty morning for me. This show has been like really bad with sales. Like it's gonna have to be fucking godly today. Like it has to be fucking godly today for me to make just to like break even. So whatever happens. I'll definitely let you know in a few hours if it does happen. Ah shit, I didn't even realize that it was 7 o'clock. I didn't even realize it was 7 o'clock, time to go home. So did not move as much product today as I thought I would. It definitely picked up from yesterday. You know why this is going to be a very boring vlog? It's because I have nothing to complain about. Like, the shows run well. They're good about emailing you ahead of time. Like, they're emailing you like every single day before the show. They're like, hey, tax information's right here. Here's a direct link. You want parking? Here's a map. This is how much it's going to cost. Here are some hotels around the area. We're giving you special, it's just like, this is going to be a boring vlog because there's nothing to complain about. No crazy shit happened. No interesting conversations with some kid. No no bullshit tent stuff. It's just a convention. Not amazing, but not bad. It's like the definition of okay. Like in every aspect. So don't have much for you guys this week. How's it going, man? Where are you guys set up at?
Real cool. Down towards the end. That's 342, 341.
Yeah, how's it been?
Not as good as last year.
So that's what I've been hearing. This is my first time at this show. But yeah, everyone is saying, like universally, it's been better the years before.
Yeah, it was okay.
That's
last
okay.
year was a little, the weather, the time, the month that it is. People were already complaining online about it being February instead of April.
Oh, is it normally April? Was it April before?
Moved it up a little bit.
Oh, ooh, that makes a big difference. Yeah. Oh well.
You got to take it with people that actually don't go on social media much.
What should they expect? Yeah. Oh wow. Well, that's good to know. Used to be in April, huh? Anyway.
We're impressed.
Thank
Nice
you.
to meet you.
Nice to meet you. Yeah, that actually goes to my YouTube channel. Those are the snap code. You can make a custom snap code. Yeah, because nobody uses QR codes. Everyone uses snap. You hit that and it'll send them to whatever link you want to do. Day 3 is actually starting off pretty strong. We're like in the middle of the Bible Belt, so you would imagine that things would be slow. but there's a bunch of heathens here. So yeah, I ended up not going to the gym on any day that I've been out here, which is really bad on my part. We get out early today, like at 5, so I'm thinking I'm gonna go head over to a gym and go train. It's like $25 a day to go to one of these gyms here for like a day session. So I'm just like, fuck it, you know, what am I gonna do? I'm unhappy with not training, so if spending $25 is gonna make me happier, then oh well, that's how I'm gonna have to do it. So I actually went out for a walk today earlier. I really wish I had taken footage of it instead of just telling you guys, because showing and not telling is always better. But next time, I got you. Next time. So I went for a walk, and it felt great to move my legs, and I was able to play some Pokemon Go downtown. I'll show you. I know a lot of you who watch don't really give a shit about Pokemon Go, but I do, so whatever. It's like 6-hour lures right now, and it's just going on like. Anyway, yeah, my Overwatch drawing is up to date with Moira.
Yes. I love seeing good art. It makes me so happy.
Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, I really did my best to keep like every bit of detail in every character. You know, most artists they'll just put like Tracer or Diva up front and then just call it a day.
Yeah.
I wanted to make sure everyone got full detail.
Really.
Thank you.
If I wasn't broke, I would buy it in a heartbeat, but I have like $7.
Well, this, if you want, you can watch me draw it on my YouTube channel. That's free. Yeah. Hi. What'd you decide on? With the frame? Would you guys be able to? How late are you gonna be here? Huh?
We're at a booth.
Oh, you're at a booth? Would you mind picking it up when we close up, or closer, or even closer to the end, and like 3:30 or later? Yeah. All right. So I'm just gonna. I didn't even notice you had an exhibitor spot or an exhibitor badge.
I'm with the 501st Star Wars.
Oh, okay. There we go. Awesome. Yeah, 3:30 or later, just come by and just grab it. All right, so I'm trying to move my big displays right now because, you know, when you fly, you can't take them home. So we're in the final hour, the home stretch of this show. As you can see, I've gotten rid of my 3 big display pieces, which is pretty much always the goal for Sunday, to just kind of get rid of all of it. Where's my mic? Oh, there's it. All right, so overall thoughts on this show. It's like everything you expect a show to be. Like I said, it's well organized. They're very good about emailing you ahead of time, all the information you need, hotels that are around the area. They'll tell you where parking is. They give you prices on everything. You can sign up for the show next year. So my table here was somewhere in the mid 400s because it was the corner spot. An inline table, after taxes or fees, it's going to be about $240. This year, they kept the inline Artist Alley tables the same price, that $240. And the corner spots moved up to $500 where they were in the 400s. I can't remember, mid 400s. So it did go up for the corner spot. I feel like it's totally worth it to get the corner spot at this show because there's like over 2,000 vendors. That's crazy, 2,000 vendors. So you're gonna want to like get noticed the best you can. And I think attention is gonna be the thing that's gonna make or break you at this show. I think if you have a really shit spot, even if you have amazing artwork, or really sellable artwork, it's not going to work just because people won't see you. So I think visibility and attention is what's going to dominate how you're going to do. So I got, I'm probably not going to sign up for this one again just because like my investment for it is going to be way too high, just because I have to fly in from California and all that. But it's not bad. Like if you can drive into this show, try and keep your other costs low, I think you'll be okay, as long as you can get either an exhibitor spot or a corner spot. All right, so my microphone is dying on me, but there is one last thing I want to say before it dies. Is one thing I realized is at a show this big, with as much options they have to buy, if somebody, you know, buys from you, you really need to understand that that's actually really cool. There's over 2,000 people here, or 2,000 vendors selling here. And if somebody chooses to buy from you, that's pretty legit, you know what I mean? So try to appreciate it, even a slow show. Even if it's bad, and even if the show is bad, I came to realize it's just like, even if a show's bad, if there's so many people selling and they go to you, I mean, you should just appreciate that they are into your work, Also, my hairline is getting really, really fucking bad, and oh yes.